Be ready. Start. The scale of the tragedy at an open-cast quarry mining site in Tosham block of Bhiwani district warrants a far-reaching inquiry. Stop. The candid observation by the ruling BJP's Bhiwani Mahendragarh MP following a visit to the accident site that several laid down parameters for mining were being violated at 4 sites at least in the Dadam zone demands fixing of accountability. Stop. Heads should roll if the allegations of irregularities are proved correct, and those managing the operations should face action too and not just subcontractors. Stop. Several dumper trucks and machines got buried under debris after the landslide, pointing to the level of unscientific mining taking place. Stop. Only last year, a report submitted by an inspection committee had termed the mining at Dadam unscientific. Stop. Ways in the forest areas were created illegally, it claimed, and mining equipment was found in non-mineable forest area of Dadam Hills minor. Stop. The accident incidentally took place just a day after lifting of the 2-month ban imposed by the National Green Tribunal on mining work in the area due to pollution. Stop. Resorting to setting off explosions and multitasking to overcome a shortage of building material, triggering a landslip as a consequence cannot be accepted as a plausible explanation. Stop. That only indicates how unscientific and illegal practices could well be the norm, and complaints of flouting of due processes have been routinely ignored. Stop. Mining is a lucrative business and influence matters a huge deal as alluded to by the apex court itself. Stop. There are strict norms in place for environmental and other clearances, but the random violations and their prolonged continuation only show how playing around with the legal provisions is common. Stop. The Haryana government, which likes to talk about zero tolerance to corruption, needs to go beyond a routine probe and show its intent to deal with the issue in all seriousness. Stop. The apparent deep-seated corruption is a challenge that requires an institutional assault. Stop. Amid apprehensions over a fresh surge in cases of Omicron variant of the coronavirus, the enthusiastic response to the vaccination for teenagers in the age group of 15-17 years that began on Monday is a welcome development as part of the protocol to keep COVID-19 at bay. Stop. With restrictions increasing, the younger lot may find the administering of vaccine as a health safeguard as schools and colleges prepare to reopen and travel plans are made. Stop. Aware of its shortcomings, the government's vaccination strategy has been cautious, increasing its reach gradually, targeting the teenagers only after a substantial chunk of the adult population has been covered. Stop. The availability and access to vaccines will remain a challenge till the whole of the eligible population is covered. The emergence of variants of the virus not helping matters. Stop. For now, Covaxin has been approved for those in the 15-17 age group, with the government clarifying that those 18 years and above can be administered the other vaccines available. Stop. With this comes the responsibility to streamline the logistics to avoid confusion and make the exercise convenient. Stop. While vaccination for adolescents is still in its early days, efforts should be made to avoid a repeat of the instances where adverse effects can cause vaccine hesitancy. Stop. Getting inoculated should be seen as an act of encouragement for the societal well-being and not a compulsory measure. Stop.